Gotcha. It is. Definitely is that. But like I said, I be trying to control the game, and it be something, man, like something to happen. I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, you in the other league? Yeah. See, you see what I'm talking about, bro? You see what I be talking about now, right? 30 seconds left in the game. Uh, yeah, yeah. This is for what? To go to the national championship? Oh, you in the national championship?
Welcome everyone and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium,
This
home of
boy
the
winning.
South Carolina
This boy
Gamecocks.
winning chips in
Hockey
multiple
and all of
leagues,
his
man.
friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Today, a couple of SEC teams get
Yeah,
ready to
about that.
square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese
Let's
Davis
put it
with
in
you
the group,
alongside
man.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to
Gee,
get this one started.
oh yeah, I sure am.
And the
And I get the
Gamecocks
ball
will kick
first.
it away to start us off.
I hate it, bro.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Kentucky's offense will get the
Yeah.
first crack at it here. And
Let's see
here
what
comes
this
this quarterback. This
the
entire
sophomore
offense
guy
is
or
built
whoever this
around
is.
him. He is the engine of the entire team.
See
I
what
mean, he's the
South
leader. He's
Carolina
the
team
alpha.
working with.
Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. In a
That
competitive
daggone,
conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1
what's
if you want to chase a
that
championship.
daggone
Really important
controller
to get off to a
rumbling
good
and
start.
just.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside coverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The Wildcats pick up the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This dude takes one carry and is already yellow. Man, come on, man. Get out of here.
Run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Banged up or something, man? What's going on, bro?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Thompson to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Wildcats will hustle to the line.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about
Oh my God, nigga just picked that junk off as I. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it was wide open too, man.
Easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category.
Bruh,
When it comes
I had to
to
do
passing,
over the
quarterback
middle,
just found out the
trying to
hard way.
pass it to
Throw a
him.
pick
I
on the
get hit,
opening drive.
and the defensive lineman picks the ball off.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here.
All right, man, do you think? All
They'll
right.
start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
The short hand, it's Yates. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1.
He's just going for that jump, bro.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. The give on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now they'll try the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and you forced the incompletion.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Thompson wants to throw. Fires to the right. And he intercepts it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it.
Oh, ball's out! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down, here comes this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Fast motion from the offense. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Power football with the run. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Using the quick game. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Thompson to throw.
What?
Here's the third
The freak,
interception of the
man.
night. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick. The ball in prime field position at the 40.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He wants to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. It's reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And I think you run the football on 3rd and short, even though you haven't had a lot of success running football today, knowing I still got 4th down. Analytics world, right? We go for it on 4th down most of the time now, so let's see what they do here on 4th down.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route, and good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
To the air, it's Good. Looking down the middle. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Got some room to run. The 30. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Snares it outside. It's Casey. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
The QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Armstrong. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. From the gun on third down. Quick strike complete. Still running at the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Got his man. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Man, get the freak out of here, man.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got it in the middle. It's Abdullah. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Kentucky going quickly. On third down, going up top. He's got his man.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. And the Wildcats get enough for the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go try to get extra points.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that wasn't an interception.
They're trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
The Wildcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. Oh, he got loose. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the tailback. Just ran him over. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Thompson wants to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player. But a great job by the defense taking away that.
And it's
You gotta be kidding me.
They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you've still got the football. And so the quarterback takes one for the team on the roughing the passer penalty, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's the outside, David. He puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops the throw. Right down the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground with the running back.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Getting some heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He looks that one in nicely. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Fires left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They're going to throw it again. The sure hands, it's Royer. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated. Now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his man down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
First and goal.
Dropping back, it's Thompson. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Armstrong. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Now improvising. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Thompson to throw. He makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Casey. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Kentucky right back to the line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession.
Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's right on target. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
To the air, it's Good. Caught. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him. That's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires it incomplete. Kentucky going quickly.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Throws to the wideout. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they are cruising toward a 4-0 start. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma State will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Justin Blackmon was a 2-time All-American, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by 13 to TCU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go to the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They thought maybe they could get the defense going the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Well, jet sweep pass. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Got a man. It's Casey. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And the South Carolina offense is back on the field, looking for a productive play on first down. They want that clock to run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Brings up second down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Okay, ready? They'll go right back to the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the pummeling has started. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash.
Going over the top. And he's got it inside the 35. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give.
You gotta be kidding.
At the 40, there he goes. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Smashes through the tackle. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jet.